Hey folks, it's Ivan. How y'all doing today? I'm doing fine. Yay! For that. Anyways, so we're gonna continue our work on Hogwarts here. First thing to do would be to put the blocks back in place that I took out last time. So we're gonna do that on both ends. And I think this will work. Alright. Does it look right? There's 1, 2, 3. What? Am I counting that right? It must be because, yeah. Alright. We'll add the third one in there. There we go. We'll go back over to the other side real quick. Add in that side. There we go. Perfect. Right, so let's go ahead and we'll pull up the overlay here, and we're gonna pull up Hogwarts again. Now this is interesting because here it almost looks like this building is joined to that one, but we know from the model that's simply not the case. And what we're looking for right now is a good kind of downward look. So we do have this here. That it almost looks like in this wallpaper that somebody made, there's not as many windows, but in here we see tons of windows. So then I think I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, or skip over the other building real quick to make this part, but I gotta figure out how high something is. What was this made of? I have no idea. That's too far away as is. It might be better if I type in model. There we go. That will help. Alright, so if I cared to guess, that'd be like a too high window. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Here we go. So if this is going to be too high here, ignoring this, well, we probably have to include that window, which is weird that they added that in there. Kind of feel like that was not intentional somehow, or maybe it was. I'm not entirely sure. All right, so but we are going to work with this side and build up the tower today. At least a good portion of it. And the reason for that is just so that we have place of reference. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take out everything that's not needed, which is pretty much everything right now. And we need this type of window, And we also need the diagonal, which we're going to use. That's just arrow slits. We don't need arrow slits. We need... There's walls. Okay, so I think this one will work. That's a doorway. Here we go. That's with shutters. It's not without. And so if we look here, and this is where the base is going to be. And we go here. Windows do not start till about a few levels up on this side. So we're looking at... really, we could get away with no windows until the top. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we could add 2 windows there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can't really make those, so I'm going to ignore those ones. And then 5. 6 maybe? Looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take another look here. Yep, 4 than the windows. Oops, wrong windows. Like that. And we're going to ignore these guys. So 1, 2 walls, I think. So a total of 6 high. Though I've got it marked there. Interesting issue. Of course we need this wall. And again, if you are just watching and are scratching your head like, why is he doing that that way? Okay, I think I know why I counted 6, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so that goes down below this section here, so I have to change that slightly. So that explains why. Oh, why that was that way. Right. So this should be right here where this weird thing is. And I don't know if that comes out from the wall or not, but we're going to assume that it does not for this purpose. And because it would otherwise complicate the issue. So we're going to do, it looks like 1 skip, 1 skip, all the way up for... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got, let's bring this back up. So, yeah, all right. And of course, this is not entirely correct. I might have to move that section over here a little bit. This is what it's looking like. Yeah, quite unfortunate, to be honest. How much modification I need to make in order to get this done properly. Alright, and then 1 and 2. Right. And over here would be 3, so it's going to be a solid wall. And a wall here. Right, and then this is going to be solid. Then a whole solidness here. 2, 3. Blank wall there. Then we got the same action as before. Alright, and then blank. And a space there. And again, this goes like that. And this will be the last one that does this kind of function. And there is 3 layers of this. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 layers. Alright, so there is the first section of Hogwarts, as it were. And what I'm going to do is, since most of this is going to be covered up, probably by me moving that wall section over, we'll just block this off with solid wall and then come back with windows where it does not work. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to move this over, probably over to here, to be honest, to make this work. And it'll fit. So that's our key here. So, like, yeah, it does look like that's definitely up against there. So we'll definitely have to move this over. Where it's going to be complicated is right here. So let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to draw a line all the way to over here. And we're going to do this in sections. Oops. And that's going to break. And that's going to be... It'll be fine. Okay. Now what we need to do is, I believe, here. And if I'm not mistaken, I can do that there. So before we do this, let's save. And of course it's going to flip the wrong way because reasons. Am I in the way? Is that the problem? No. There's another issue somewhere where... Oh, I see. This is why we do this. Now, I might crash here because this... well, I didn't do quick load, so fingers crossed. Alright, so... Well, what the biggest problem I'm having right now is... if there's one section that isn't attached for any reason whatsoever. I had to reload the game, otherwise it won't paste in. And I'm gonna make some tea. Yay! It's just instant mix, and there it goes. It loaded. I really like it. It's raspberry tea. All right, so somewhere in here, and it looks like this might have been the problem area. As well as maybe this. Nope, that's fine. What I'm doing is I'm looking for areas that were not attached for any way, shape, reason. There we go. Oh, and then this whole section here. As you can see, technically speaking, these blocks here are not attached to anything. So if we do this, then they are attached. For this, people that play Space Engineers, you should be aware of this anyways because of airlocks, or not airlocks, air tightness. If you got that enabled or messed around with that. So let's cut that out again. And it looks like I may have another section that didn't come with, but it shouldn't be an issue for this one. Paste that in. And the section that did not come with is over here. And so what we'll do is that was right here. And there we go. Just like that. This other section didn't come with. I have no idea where that goes. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where that goes because it goes here. Right. Does it do this number? And then this, I think. Yeah, we'll just get rid of these extras. We'll come back and clean this up a little later on. But this should work. And of course we got to move the whole thing back anyways. We'll worry about that later. Oh, this piece too. Right. So let's go back to here. This wall is blank. Alright, and that's really weird. Because of the way it's at. There we go. Good tea. No, truth. That section right here looks like it goes out further than what it is. So it goes this way. So what we can do is delete that again, paste it, and I need to get out of the way. Oh, now what? It needs to go there, but I think, yeah. I see. This shouldn't be too hard to correct. We just take that, delete that section right there. We copy this back, paste it in, and after looking at that, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this falls under the my creative title. It really looks like it's like those two sides are they meet. No, on this side, never mind. If you see how it kind of angles out away from the wall there. So some creativeness, if you will. And I think that will be sufficient, even though it's going to be slightly... Let's look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What did I put in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did right by my count. Alright, so... And we'll get rid of this extra here. And it looks like from that picture that it's up one, and then there's 2 windows, which of course I can't make those big windows, but I can just do these. I'm trying to keep all the vanilla blocks I can. The reason for that is just I don't know, user preference, I guess. And it looks like there's you know what, truth be told, what I can do for this instead is something like this. Square pillars. Can I put... Okay, so it doesn't want me to put the square pillars there, but I can... this guy. I think these flip. They do not flip. Daggone it. Out of all the things I have, that doesn't flip. Alright, we'll use my classic this. That looks ugly. Right. Duh. You know what? We'll go back to the regular windows. It's such a minor thing that I'm not going to worry about it. For the top here, I will mess with it and create my classic cathedral window ordeal like this. Alright, and we'll do this guy. Perfect. And that, and that. How's that look? I'm gonna recreate the same thing right over here with that. Same premise. And it looks like there's a wall above that. Does that go in line with what I... Well, not quite. Interesting issue. So, where the windows here line up is where the cathedral is one up. So I'm going to have to redo that. We'll take that out. And I have a simple solution to the issue that I am facing. Alright, so we got that. Now these seem to be a square of some sort with that there like that. So what I can do, and it looks like there's a block in between. So that might have been where I made my first mistake. And my second mistake is going to be trying to recreate that that piece there. Alright, so this is how I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to story path stuff, and I'm going to find this guy. Like that. And paste it in. Come on, flip. Oh, don't you do that to me. Interesting. Ah, there we go. So it seems a little bit longer. So in order to create that illusion that it's longer, so perfect, I think. I think I did all right with that. Nice little paste action there. Oops, what is this nonsense? Go away. All right, and of course there is the question of how wide is that? You know, we're gonna make it just as wide. Not quite as wide. No, it definitely is not. We're gonna make this that wide, 4 wide. And it looks like on the other side, it's just the cathedral type windows, which is fine by me, to be honest. Although, hold on. Oh, you know what? I can't see anything because there's like a roof or something right here. Another covered roof. Alright, so let's assume... that for our purposes, oh, there's something here that's not seen underneath. So let's find it, shall we? Aha. Why would... Oh, well, what is going on here? Well, that worked. No, I want to copy that. Oops. No, no. I guess I have to paste, or do this. Right. All right. The wall is having a cow about this situation. It's like, what? No. This is wrong. Okay, on that side, it shows... Okay. Interesting issue here. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And that's only 2. Well, no, it's a decent amount. Okay. Creative rights with that side, if you will. Just because reasons. Can't see it on that side. Or that side. Ah, here we are. So it looks like there's a wall on top of that. All right. And how does that look? Not too bad, not too bad at all. Now, for what I'm seeing here, I think this was... It just looks like it should be like this. Should be a one of the higher pitched roofs. And I might come back to this and do a starting pass low pitch roof instead. Actually, you know what? Let's look at it from, you know, it only goes up yeah, this would work. Definitely gonna call it a thing. Yeah, That actually looks about right. All right, cool. So that's how that's gonna work for us. And now, there we go. And then we get like a space here. And I'm gonna call that a space there. Or no, I'm not gonna call that a space there. I'm gonna do space here. And a window here. And a space here with a wall. And there we go. And like that. And that. I think after it's all said and done, I'm gonna come back through and do a sped up version of this. It's just gonna take forever. Just because of it just seems to merit one. Oops. And a wall. Okay, so it's working out pretty good so far. At least I think it is. If we swing around to the back, it looks like it continues this alternating ordeal. All right. So I think it's coming along quite nicely. Quite nicely indeed. If we were to look at this again, I think for just to make sure that this, let's see here. If I looked at, find a spot that doesn't have anything in it. This would do. Additional blocks. Now this says diagonal. Okay, so that's definitely... That's like the style we want, but it's not the... What we... Can I do that, and then... I just needed to come out a block, not that far. Or half a block, rather. Interesting issue. Right. What about this guy? Does this present a better mounting point? Not really. That one, let's see here. That's an end. Some sort of murder hole. Here's a stone platform left. What does this do? Okay, I see. I could get away with doing maybe this. Oops, nope. And it's gone. Don't know why it was attached to that side, but oops. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put a wall here because it just looks awful otherwise. So we'll do this. And that. That works. Okay, so let's go back to this. That. Aha. I think I can deal with it this way. It's not quite right, but that might suit our purpose for the rest of this build since it's such an issue here. God, that's ugly. It's like I needed to just do one block. Had to be ugly as sin in order to do that. I could do this, but that sticks out way too... I like the... If I could cut off the front end, it'd be perfectly fine. But I can't. And I can't cut off the end of that. I know we don't have a block that would assist me in this. What about this? No, that wouldn't work. Interesting issue. Although this might be the ideal way to do this. Oh dear. Right. Not what I need. I'm also gonna do that. Alright. Oops. You know what? It honestly, it would be better just to do it this way. Oh, that was made out of paper. Interesting. Because this would ensure. Looks like it does a number like this, and it's solid for a few blocks, and then continues to come in. Looks like there's a single window. Every few, so I'm gonna go this side. Okay, it lines up with this and my neighbor's home. Well, one of them. There we go. Right. And of course we need the this piece here, I believe. Let's go there. Perfect. All right, so and then this would be a solid. And then this would be a diagonal. Oh, I take it back. It's not quite the way I wanted it. There we go. And then a space. Oops. I pressed the start button real quick. Alright. Let's click back into this. Please don't break. Please don't break. Okay. Boom. Perfect. Well, as perfect as this is going to be. Of course, there's this block again to deal with. Alright. So we got a good section of this this wall done. And I think that's a decent amount to get done for this time. So what's going to happen next time is I'm going to continue work on either one of the buildings here. I'm not sure which one, but as you can see, it's a lot of trying to find the right block to do the work. And it's part of the reason I don't know if I could do this just sped up, because there'd be a lot of me just sitting there looking at, like, I can't do this series as me speeding up and doing everything quickly, partially because it just takes so much more time than and such. And yeah, but what was I gonna say? Right, I trailed off there. That's a single block, okay. If it was sped up, you'd just see me looking at a block for a whole bunch of time without explanation as to why I was just looking at that one block. And, unless I did voiceover for it. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of things I can and cannot do, or will not do. And thank you. I'm actually quite pleased with that. The real pain is going to be the roof, because it has to mesh together, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. There shouldn't be any breaks in my Sunday, Wednesday schedule for this series, but if there is, it might be because of the wedding I'm going to in a couple weeks here, and it's kind of playing havoc with my schedule as is, but we'll see. Again, thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it and you think I'm on the right track. If there's something that you're seeing that's off that you think that I should change, again, you feel free to comment down below and say, hey, you know, I read on page, I don't know, 242 of the Order of the Phoenix that this particular thing looked this way, so maybe you want to change that, or, you know, I don't allow links on my page or my comments. At least I have them held for review, so I'll definitely see them usually. The reason I have those blocked is because I kept getting spam mail after spam mail after spam mail. Or not spam mail, but I look at my videos and oh, there's somebody commented, and then there's a link to something that's not related to my video saying click here for a free something or another. I'm like, oh God, I don't want anybody to click on something that isn't something I linked. It's somebody else linked. I'm like, it was primarily my GTA stuff. It was I think one of them was trying to get you free shark cards, which is not a thing that I'm aware of. And so that it's just a phishing link. They're trying to get your personal information, and so that's why I disabled the at least I thought I disabled the link stuff. Sometimes some people can link stuff for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's regardless. If you see something that's wrong and you wanted to link it, you go ahead and try to link it. If nothing else, tell me where in the book, or just say, hey, Google search for this, and you'll find it. And I'll look it up and see what I can do to correct that issue. Alright, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it wasn't as much as some of the other parts of the build, but it does take a while, and I have to keep flipping back and forth and looking at my map in order to get this done. So, anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.